Hey everybody, this is Paul from Everything Money. He's one of my chess students and he is working on becoming a master. Today we're going to be working on chess puzzles from chess.com rated 2600 to 2699. You ready, Paul?
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so we got a couple pawns here that are about ready to make it, but the bishop's guarding h8 over here in the corner, correct? So it'd be nice if we could get the knight even to block on like d4. That'd be pretty sweet.
Right, cut off the bishop. And our pawns are, what, 2 squares from queening on the c file, 1 square from queening on the h file.
So what about, so if king, the obvious move here is king takes e4, right?
Right, so then I think black will play king to d6. Go after that pawn.
Okay, then we would do c7. Push the pawn up, right? So now we have the knight protecting the c7 pawn.
Okay, so I think what black should try to do is
push a4.
Exactly, because otherwise we actually might have time to play king takes e4 and actually run our king all the way up to help the h pawn. So yeah, the plan for black has to be push the a pawn.
So what about knight b4 to start? Knight b4, let's give ourselves a billion moves in a row. Knight b4, knight c2, knight d4. So knight b4, a3. Knight c2. So I'm going to do this without moving the things. There. Knight c2, a2. Knight d4. Bishop takes. King takes. Queen f. Right?
Well, I think after our knight hits c2, if they go a2 at that point, we can play knight takes bishop. So that line was looking good. Can you do the arrows again? Knight b4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I screw that up?
a3. Knight c2. Well, you didn't screw it up, but if he goes a2 there, then we can take the bishop.
Or if he goes bishop d4 there, we can take the bishop, and we can still come back and protect a1.
Yeah, so the idea of knight b4 is looking kind of good, because I don't think that pawn can even push to a3 because of knight c2. So let's say knight b4, a3, knight c2, bishop b2.
I'm not, bishop b2, knight takes a3. Boom, done.
Exactly. So I think black is actually busted there if our knight gets to c2 with the pawn on a3.
Then we're just going to go boom.
So I'm feeling good about knight b4 move 1. So we got to try something else for black. A3 is not good.
The knight b4.
Maybe bishop somewhere. Clear the way for the a pawn.
But we move wherever we move the bishop, I'm doing knight c2, waiting for that a3 pawn to go. The only difference is now the king can sort of attack. Oh, but even then, the knight b4. Where do you want to put the bishop?
Let's try back to g7.
I'm still going to do this. Now, are they going to move the king to d6? Or, Matt, knight b4, then push c7? Maybe not.
I can kind of visualize how this will work. Okay, so let's say we go knight b4 and they go bishop g7. Do we
Okay,
have
knight
time there to play king takes pawn? And here's what I'm thinking. If our king can get back in time to stop the a pawn, maybe we create that scenario where it's like our knight guards c and their king, all their king can do is just sit there and wait, and we have freedom to run around with our king. If we can get that sort of scenario, I think it's a forced win, even if it's like 20 moves deep.
Well, they also have a5 to kick our knight off of b4. But then we could do knight c2. I think a5 hurts us a little bit, Matt.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Although then we could do knight back to a6 and then advance the pawn to c7. Now we have two pawns about ready to queen. You follow?
So can you say that again? I was looking at another line. Sorry.
So knight b4, bishop g7. If they go knight a5, go right back to a6. And then we're going to advance the c pawn.
But how do we stop their a pawn? Because their king can still get to d7. As soon as we go c7, their king can go back. So I'm wondering how we stop their a pawn.
Okay. What about What about king takes e4 off the dribble?
I kind of like this. King takes e4. I think a3 is the critical test. Oh, but maybe then we go knight b4.
Yeah, exactly. Knight b4. That's why I said, why don't we take the king? But the only thing is, Matt. Okay, so king takes a3, knight b4. The only thing I don't like about it, Matt, is then they do bishop b2. Oh, then we bring our king in.
I mean, yeah, we have sort of a free move there. King back to d3. Is that what you're
Well,
thinking?
we have to, because this pawn, when it sacks, so you're saying come back here, then it's pawn here, knight here.
We can take a2. Knight takes a2.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
So what I like about that is our king is ready. Our king is kind of posturing up to either run and help the pawn on h, which is probably too slow, but it can run back and help guard the a pawn. Doesn't quite feel good enough. I feel like black will have a5 at the right moment, kicking our knight.
You want to hear another crazy idea?
Yeah.
Knight c5 check.
King d6.
Knight takes a4.
King takes c6.
King takes e4. So here's what we're doing here. Check, boom, take, boom.
King takes pawn.
Yeah, king takes pawn. Our knight's actually in trouble here. We take here. Why is my trackpad? Sorry, it's so sensitive. Like me.
I see it.
Oh, F. Hang on a second. Don't tell me.
I think I see something.
Don't tell me.
think I see something.
Is it along the lines of knight c5 check?
Yes.
Remember, I wanted to figure out a way to block, get the knight onto d4.
That's exactly my idea.
Oh, no. So knight c5, king here. Check. King takes.
So from c5, which path does the knight need to take to get to d4?
e6.
Yes. So how do we get the knight to e6?
Knight b7 check. King takes c6. No, it's just too slow. I mean, it's go to b3.
Yeah, so is there anything more direct? Let's use the e6 square. So I think knight c5 check is correct. King d6.
Bam.
King takes.
Check.
King d6.
Boom.
Bishop takes. Yeah, and our pawn is way faster. Now we should think, are there any other lines for black? We should check that.
There's checks in there, though. That's the thing.
So knight c5 check. I feel the white king has to go after that pawn somehow. So after knight c5 check, let's say king e7. Then what?
c7.
Yes, and the king is cut off, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's all pretty much forced. Knight c5 check, I think they have to go king d6.
We go here, we're just pushing on. King can't go here, or and if it goes here, it's a king. It's a queen.
Right.
That's got to be it, Matt. Ready to lock it in?
Yeah, let's lock her in.
Bam. What was the next move?
Yes. Yeah, we did it.
Looked great. I saw that idea very early, where I was like, we got to block that bishop from getting to a1. But I abandoned that idea after a while, and then finally went back to it when you were like, yeah, this is good.
And it didn't feel like that solution was the most forcing line in the beginning, right? We were looking at all the checks and captures, but
well, these are all checks in these ones, pretty much, except for one.
That's true. I think it was the deflection that was hard to see. We had to deflect their king away from the e6 square.
Okay, so correct. I'll give that one promotion. No, it's definitely not a promotion problem.
You're just doing this for YouTube. Usually Paul gives 100% thumbs down. Maybe 10% thumbs up.
No, I don't. It is a decoy, deflection, interference, and pass pawns. Promotion, I get it, it's promotion, but that's all part of the pass pawns thing. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, so one of the things we always do is we count material. We didn't really count it last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 rooks, 2. So even material. But major threats coming.
Yeah. This king looks like he's almost checkmated.
The king is almost shut. One move for black and it's over.
Okay, so what's the obvious move here to you?
Rook g4.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
There's only one move for white. One move for black that's even somewhat reasonable.
Oh, okay. Another thing we should talk about is, are there any threats for black?
Yeah, e2.
Did you say that already?
Yeah.
I get focused on looking at the tactics.
Matt, you said the king could be checkmated. I go, yeah, more like it is going to get checkmated in one move.
I was looking at black. I was looking at the black king. All right, now we're on the same page. So rook g4 check, rook g6 could be played.
That's true. Then rook takes g6.
Pawn takes.
queen takes g6 check. King takes. So here we got here, 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 here. King takes rook.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Yeah, we are not smiles times here. What about rook f7 check?
Queen.
Queen takes, then check. King back here. What does that do? Anything?
The thing that I don't like is even if we deflect their queen off the e file, black could still threaten e2 check. And when we take it, d1 queen with check.
Well, then from there we could do, if we wanted to, we could do queen e5 check.
True.
Then take, then, right? So it's check, take, check, king here. Oh no, sorry. No. Oh, wait.
You got something?
Check, take, check. So we're on the queen and this pawn.
Okay, rook block. Rook f6.
Queen takes e5, e3, sorry. I think you have to do that, but we're down a major piece right here.
Yeah, still down a rook. Okay, here's what we need to do. We need to deflect their queen.
You see the answer, right?
No. We need to deflect their queen.
What about rook e4? What about rook e4?
I was actually just looking at rook e4. Queen takes f8 is probably the critical
Yep.
line.
Queen takes f8. Wait, what about h6? I mean, oh, that's what the thing with h6 is.
Oh, Paul, if queen takes f8, we have queen takes d7. Oh.
Oh.
That's got potential. Rook e4, queen takes f8, queen takes d7.
Oh,
check.
no. Oh, yeah, wait a second. So rook e4, queen takes e4, queen takes e4, king takes rook.
That line's weird because it's like, is it good enough is the question. Right. But I like this
Good
whole
idea.
idea. I like
Good idea.
Okay.
Check. Rook block. Check. King takes. Maybe I'm stuck.
No, that looks close. Because then we could do rook takes g6 with check.
That's true.
Well, I guess we could do that anyways.
Yeah. I was looking at like a rook g8 move for check. Like, what about that?
Oh, I have an idea. We've not looked at this one. Queen g4 check. Guards the e2 square. So if black plays rook g6, we just do pawn takes.
Well, yeah, but then...
Oh, they're still going to do e2.
Yeah, he's still going to do e2. Because he's going to get... Then queen takes, king takes, check. They're going to advance this pawn. The d2 becomes a queen. Good try, though.
Thank you. Queen g4, rook g6. Oh, there we have rook f7.
Wait, what's the move?
Queen g4 check threatens rook f7. They have rook takes f7 in the end, though. Threatening rook f1. Oh, this is tough. I do like the idea of getting our queen off of the f-file.
Rook e4.
Okay, queen takes f8.
Queen takes d7.
Yeah, why didn't we like this line?
You went on the other line. We interrupted that one. I think you went to the other line.
Oh. Okay, this one has potential, though.
So here...
Oh, no. Rook e4, there's e2 check. That's the problem. Rook e4, e2 check.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And if we take, queen takes, and d1 is coming with... Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's got to be a check. I mean, that's obvious.
I really want like an h6 check somehow.
Do we?
Oh, wait. What about a queen takes rook idea? Check?
e2 check. It's always e2 check, I think.
F.
We have to go to first.
Check.
I'm actually going back to rook f7.
Rook f7 check. Queen takes. Check here.
Rook takes.
I know I said I've not seen the rook f7. I know it was my idea, but I've just not seen it now. Where are you looking at it and seeing it?
Here's my idea now. Rook f7 check.
Yeah.
Queen takes f7.
Mm-hmm.
Queen g4 check. Combining our two ideas. Two of our ideas. The queen will guard e2.
And the rook's on the queen. Okay. So check. Rook blocks. Oh no, we want to. Yeah, take. Here. Take. And now they have. Then what? We've gotten the rook back. Oh, that's not bad. We've gotten the rook back. Right?
Yep. It just doesn't feel like enough. It doesn't, like the last puzzle, it just hit us. And we're like, okay, we know that's the answer.
Take. Check. Block. Take. We're attacking the queen twice now. Man, I kind of like that, actually.
Can they do queen takes g6? No, they can't do queen takes g6 because we take their rook with check on d7. Paul, that's the move order. I think that, okay, I'm feeling more convinced.
So rook f7, queen takes f7, queen check, rook blocks, pawn takes.
The quiet move, pawn takes, because we're hitting the queen. Yes, we eliminate a rook, and there's no check still. If e2 check, I think we just, well, queen takes e2.
And I'm okay with that.
Because we're still on their queen.
Yeah.
With our pawn on g6, annoying them.
What do you think, Matt? Are we locking it in?
What percentage are you feeling confidence?
70, 40, something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking like 70 or 80%. Let's go for it.
Oh!
Wait, is it the other move order? Is it queen g4 check first?
Okay.
Wow, we're really off.
Why do I feel like it's h6 check? I don't know why. No, it can't be.
It does feel like we neglected the h6 check idea in our solution. Maybe it's rook g4. Oh. Okay. We should be able to solve it now. h6 check here is interesting because...
Didn't we already do this one? I think you shut it down.
Yeah, maybe we missed something. Okay, so the obvious move here would be rook takes g6, pawn takes back.
Rook takes g6. John, check here. Oh, no, because then check here. So rook takes g6, pawn takes. King, check here on h6.
King h7 is annoying. He can kind of hide.
No. Queen h3 check.
No, our pawn's on h6.
Oh, good boy.
Rook takes g6, pawn takes...
No.
I don't know how.
You can figure it out. What's the minute marker?
27:35.
All right, mark that down. Around the 27:25 mark, I said the F word.
I might just chop this video when we get it wrong.
Oh, no, you got to still do it.
What do we do? Rook h6 check is interesting because the king...
The reason I like h6 check is there's only one move.
Correct.
But the follow-up is hard. Oh my God, I got it!
What is it?
Dang it! h6, queen, king here, queen h5 check. King has to... Oh no, because king can go back here.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Because then I thought, then rook h4 mate if the king takes the queen.
Yeah. But their queen is on
king
h4
can go back
too.
king can go back to g7.
I don't see it, Paul.
Why do I feel like this is the right answer? Here, take. Check. Forced. Check. Oh, did I miss something?
No, wait, that looks right.
King back to g7. Mate.
That looks right. Nice, Paul. All right, there it is. Okay, we didn't get on the first attempt, but that was a really good save by you.
Down, mate. Okay, I'll give you that one. Mating that. Sure. Pass pawn. Pass pawns. That was a threat. All right.
Okay, Paul, do your YouTube outro. Give me a YouTube outro.
What do you mean?
I don't know, say, like and subscribe, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah. So guys, like and subscribe Chess Goals. I'm Matt's most famous chess student, so I'll be doing more and more with him because I really like doing it.
All right, thanks for watching.